Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's video I'm going to be giving you my 5 top favourite party outfits for New Year's Eve. So let's get straight down to it, shall we? So as you can see here, I have on a very glitzy, sparkly, geometric patterned top. Now there's a bit of story behind this top. Not only is it one of my favourites, I've had it in my wardrobe probably since I was the age of like 15, so 17 years I've had this top and I love it. It's size extra large, hence why I'm wearing it off my shoulder, which is a fun way to sort of style oversized tops, I always think, because you have a bit of extra spare space so you can like just drag it off your shoulder. Dead easy to wear. I love the loose fitting silhouette to it. And I love how it's a bit glitzy, but it's still like a t-shirt, so it's still like a really good sort of casual outfit look. If you are going to somewhere that's not overly fancy, this is a good outfit for you. Just to style it, I'm going to wear my high-waisted jeans with it, slightly tuck it in like that, keep it casual, don't go do anything too fancy, sort of let the fabric fall naturally as it would. And you are good to go. For shoes, I would consider wearing a pair of ankle boots as I have on my cropped trousers. That is a good way to still be able to wear your cropped trousers, jeans, whatever you may have in your wardrobe, whilst it is a bit colder wearing it with ankle boots, so you just have a little bit of skin on your ankle on show. So this is outfit number 1, and this is my more casual New Year's Eve look. So let's get down to the next one, shall we? Okay, so for my second look is this, again, a slightly casual look, but we're really sort of starting to amp it up now. A thing that I always associate with like New Year's Eve, Christmas and sort of party wear is a bit of glitz and a lot of sequins. So I think this is a really cool way that you can wear sequins and a very feminine colour like this purple here, but still sort of make it look a bit more edgy and a bit more sort of cooler than if you were just going to wear like a sequin dress, because let's face it, that's been and gone now, hasn't it? So what I have on here, as you can see, is just like a normal sort of grey turtleneck tank top. I've added some tortoiseshell, like slightly fancy earrings. I love a half up, half down hairdo. It's a real big trend for this season. But the piece de la resistance in this outfit are these amazing sequin purple flares. Oh, now, if I can get my leg high enough, I can show you. Ta-da! I'll add a photo so you can see them on how I've styled them in a previous look with a t-shirt to give you sort of a style of how these work. They've got a real kick flare to them. They're so much fun. I really love how they move, and it is a really fun way to add a bit more glitz to your sort of standard outfit. And let's face it, nobody else is going to be wearing anything like these, are they? I love how they're high-waisted, the kick flare, the best movement ever. Really are the best pair of trousers, and I love how it's fancy, but you know, it's still not too fancy, and it is different to anything else that anyone will be wearing out. So it's what we want, don't we? That's why we wear vintage, because A, it's cool, no one else is going to be wearing it, and we want to stand out for all the right reasons, don't we? So there we go, we have the second look, and now I'm going to show you the third look. Okay, so this is look number 3. So this is a little bit more of a braver look for me, as I am not one for actually showing any skin really. So but I do think every now and again it is completely acceptable to get a little bit out, especially when you are mainly covered anyway. So what we've got on here is some of my absolutely all-time favourite high-waisted off-white leather trousers. That was a struggle. They have a tapered slim leg silhouette, so they're not extremely fitted, which I think is a key here, because you don't want leather trousers to look like they are plastered on, especially if you are going to wear a short top like I have on here. I also really like this outfit because of the black and white combo. I think a lot of people do that as a colour combination for various parties, not necessarily New Year's Eve, but you know, you do get a lot of invites still for the black and white dress code. So I think this is a real fun modern way to sort of wear that in an outfit and still look really good. I didn't say so myself. So I love these trousers. They've got a really cool double sort of fastening waist belt here, and the very flattering ruched side detail here, and the big pockets. So I really like them. They're so easy to wear, and they are fully lined, which makes it even better. So for shoes, I would keep it simple and wear just like a very slim, simple black heel. Or if you wanted to add a little bit more pattern and colour to it, maybe add a bit of tortoise shell through your accessories, so shoes, bag. And then I would keep the rest of your outfit nice and simple because you don't want to detract too much away from how amazing this long sleeved black velvet top is. Now I don't know if you can see the detail on it, but it actually has a lattice woven front. Oh, there you can see there, can't you? With a contrasting black satin panel going down the front of the top. Now through the velvet is all cross-hatch detail, as you can see, with the light hitting it. And what I love most is how this core detail, which is all looped through the top here, is tied at the bottom. So it really adds interest to it, and it has a nice sort of long, these should be long sleeved, but as I am so tall, they are a little bit cropped on me. But I really love it. A high neckline with a little bit of a frill. I love that cutout detail there. Such a simple detail, it adds so much to the top. Oh, I love it. Beautifully made by Worth. So this is a very rare, very collectible piece. Actually part of a set. It has the most amazing, super high-waisted, like here, high-waisted, black velvet skirt with a double zip to die for. So I love like mixing up my two-piece sets of my own. So I really do think you get like a lot of value for money when you buy two pieces. You can get like basically 3 outfits in one. So that's what we like. I think I did an episode on that, so I will link it here for you to go and check that out. But this is one of my favourite going out looks. It's chic, it's simple, you can quite easily add a bit more print or colour depending on your taste, style, or the event that you're going to. It's smart but casual and effortless to wear, so what else could you really want? So I would totally wear this out on a night out for New Year's Eve and feel more than comfortable. I'd be warm and I'd be stylish. What else? So on to the next one, shall we? We've got a few two dresses now to show you. Then that is it, and then we'll do a little bit of a yearly recap, see what's gone on, and then what I've got planned for the future, shall we? Okay, so this is outfit number 4. Now I absolutely love this dress. It has the most beautiful colours on it, a soft gold and a beautiful tealy blue colour, and I love the woven fabric to this dress, and it is so elegant. It is a full length and it is really perfect for wearing out when it's a little bit colder and you still want a bit of glitz and glamour in your life. Now the stripes are flattering and it really is a great dress to add to wear to any sort of New Year's Eve parties, as it has a little bit of shimmer in it already. I would keep your accessories simple and try and stick to like the colours that you already have in the dress. So for shoes you can go 2 ways. If you want to make it a little bit more dressy, go for a big heel with a chunky block heel preferably. If you want to dress it down slightly, I'd go for a really cool pair of ankle boots, or maybe like a peep toe ankle boot. They will look really good with this dress. And then for a jacket, totally would wear this with a leather jacket, as it will just make it look that little bit, the contrasting of like the toughness of the biker jacket and then the metallic soft nature of the fabric would work really well with this dress. So it's fun and it's perfect for New Year's Eve because it's sparkly and it's pretty and it's very cool and it has a bit of gold in it. What more could you want from a New Year's Eve party? So next we have one of my all-time favourite dresses, and if you follow me on Instagram at @AdesAtticVintage, I think you'll know what dress to expect. It's a good one. Okay, so this is my all-time favourite party dress. It is absolutely beautiful. I adore this colour green, and look at how it sparkles and shines. Sorry that it's getting a little bit dark here, so the colour isn't 100%, but I'll add a photo so you can see the beautifulness of this dress in all of its glory. It's got a fit and flare silhouette, so it's fitted here and then flares out from the hips, giving you plenty of room to dance the night away, and I just love it. The detailing on this dress is beautiful, so you can see these teardrop cutout details here. They're edged with black and silver diamantes, same on the back, and it is just so much fun. Now with a dress like this, as it is a complete and utter showstopper, I think it is best to Either completely commit to it, go all out, throw everything that you've got on this, but keep your colours to minimal. So I would wear this with some black simple heels, and then add in my favourite black tastic earrings, and then I keep my makeup pretty simple. Mainly because I can't do makeup, but I don't think you want to go OTT as you already have the show-stopping dress on that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives as it is that cool. No, I'm not exaggerating at all. Anyway, I love this dress. It is everything that I look for in a dress. It is sexy, but it's not too out there. It's flattering to wear, it's fun to wear, and as soon as you put it on, you literally feel like you can take on the world, which is what your clothes should do. So they are my top 5 outfits for any New Year's Eve party that you may have planned, or party coming up, no matter what the occasion or the style of the party. So I hope you found this video useful, and now I'm going to give you a little bit of an end of year review, shall we? I just wanted to thank you again for watching this video. So I hope you've got a bit of outfit inspiration sorted for you now. I'm back in all my cosy clothes, just frying up out and going to get Olive some more dinner. So 2018 has been a great year, mainly. So I finally left my job, which I had been at for 6 years, and decided to go all in my dream, which is running my own vintage shop, A's Asset Vintage. So I left my job in March, and I had been there for 6 years, and about 3 years ago I went part-time, which was great for me. It means that I could actually do what I wanted to do, which was do my own vintage shop, A's Asset Vintage obviously, and I saw a great increase in my take-ins and everything like that. But to actually make the final leap, the leap of faith, to leave your job, you know, you've got a mortgage, you've got bills to pay, I need to be able to earn my money to survive, to eat, to live, to keep Olive in the lifestyle that she's accustomed to, was a big deal, and it was scary. And you know what, I'm so glad that I did it. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I should have done it ages ago, but obviously it's a lot easier saying that now than now that I have done it. I can't believe I have the privilege and the luck to actually be my own boss and to actually build up my own business and do something I've always wanted to do for as long as I can remember. And it has really made me realise how amazing the internet is and how many opportunities that we have in comparison to our grandparents' era, for example, or even really our parents, as the internet really has changed the world that we live in today, and it's made it a lot more open, and it really does make it easier to fulfill any dreams that you have. So that has been great. I've also started to run some vintage shopping tours, which I love to do. Oh my god, I love them so much, I can't tell you. You might have guessed from now, if you've watched maybe even just this video or a couple, I like to talk. I like to talk a lot about vintage, and I love showing people around, like 3 cities that are very dear to me. So obviously Birmingham, which is where I live and have lived since I was 19. I went to uni here and I love it. It's such a great city. The people are so friendly. It is so vibrant. There's so much going on. I love showing it off because I think it's an underestimated city as well. So it gives me great joy showing it off to all my people on my tours. Nottingham, which is where I grew up, which is where my mum still lives, and I love showing that off as well. It's got so many beautiful architecture, some great shops, so that gives me great joy. And then London, which is where my mum is originally from, and all my family still live now, so I love showing people the undiscovered parts of London, so you can find those vintage gems. These are places that I go and get my stock from, so I really loved that aspect, to actually be able to share like one of my favourite parts of running my own business, the actual going to get the things, because let's face it, that is kind of the best part. So I love that. I've also really enjoyed doing all these YouTube videos. I know I haven't done them recently, and it's weird actually, I did actually miss talking to you. Now you may have been glad for the break, that's fine, but I did miss you all, so it's nice, I kind of see you all as friends, and it's nice that we sort of share the same interest in like fashion and vintage, and I love that. It's like, gives you a warm tingly feeling inside. So I really like how we are sort of like building a little community between ourselves, and I think things like YouTube and Instagram, Facebook are just so great that you can build a community and share what you love doing the most. What I've really learned from this year is that you can literally do anything, Now, I know that sounds like a bit airy-fairy, but I really do honestly truly believe that if you are willing to work hard, put in as much effort you can, learn, not give up, keep trying, you really can do anything you want. So I really want you to think about something that you really want to do. It could be something, anything that you've wanted to do on your list. I don't know, go to a different city, go on somewhere new on holiday, and maybe start that business, do whatever you want to do. I really truly think that you can do it if you're willing to put in all that effort and time and just give it a go. At the end of the day, if you're that passionate about it, it's kind of like a hobby. This is how I started my business. That's why it's called Ada's At It Vintage, because it literally took me like half a second to come up with the name. My mum has the fascination, and so do I now, hence the name Olive, for old-fashioned names, and she was always trying to get me and my little sister out of bed for school, so she'd always say, oh quick, look, Ada the cat's downstairs. There was no cat called Ada, she was just trying to get us out of bed. So when I started my business, I thought, you know, Ada's At It Vintage, why not? But I love the name. It's kind of like my alter ego, as I only ever buy what I like, and that is how I named it Ada's At It Vintage instead of Rachel's At It Vintage. Doesn't really have the same ring either, does it? But yeah, I never thought I'd make any money. I never thought I'd be that person lucky enough to have my business and to actually do something that I love, which means if I can do it, you can do it. You totally can. I believe you can do anything that you want as long as you're willing to put in the effort. For 2019, I am going to continue with my tours. I'm going to make them bigger and better, share my love and passion for my favourite cities in the UK with as many of you as possible. I also think there'd be quite a fun like hen do event as well, because I have been to quite a few hen do's recently and you always do the same thing, so it's nice to do a little bit something different, isn't it? And I'm going to bring out some books about how to create a perfect vintage Christmas and lots more. So thank you so much for joining me. My name is Rachel Sadler, and a happy new year to you, and I shall see you in 2019.